Saturday, ladies and gentlemen, I thought this Saturday, oh my lord, I didn't think it was really good for. I thought it was mid. I thought this Saturday for college football was really bad. I really did for November, man. I thought more headlines came from basketball. Honestly, this was bad, man. Holy free holies, man. I couldn't believe it how bad this Saturday was. No competition. Everything was a blood. I think Notre Dame won like 70-70 versus Syracuse. I tried to watch. It was just bad, man. Texas, I think it was a close game, but at the end they beat up on Arkansas. Oregon, USC was supposed to be the best of the game. What was the final score? Like freaking 45, 28, 27, whatever it was. This was just not a good day of football, man. I don't know what the hell happened, but it was not as good as I thought it was going to be, man. It's just a bunch of ass whoopings. Not a good way on a Saturday as we're nearing. I think there's only like 3 weeks left, right? And the fact that this was this bad, this was a terrible. This might have been the worst week of college football. No Pinocchio, man. This was bad, man. It really was a horrible week for the. I mean, they just cannot. They can't. It's not their fault, obviously, but let's look at this stuff, ladies and gentlemen. So let's look at some scores. Texas A&M beats Sam Hurd 48-0. Oklahoma beats Missouri 17-6. It wasn't that bad, but that's, come on, man. Missouri, really? Miami beats Virginia Tech 34-17, whatever. Ohio State beats Rutgers 42-9. Georgia beats Charlotte 35-3. Alabama beats Eastern Illinois 56-0. I'm so sorry for my good friend, my best friend, London Macaron. His team got run out of the field tonight versus Vanderbilt 45-17. Notre Dame beats Syracuse 70-7. Oh my gosh. This was supposed to be the best game of the day. Oregon beats USC 42-27. Texas beats Arkansas 52-37. Those are like some of the closest games. Tulsa beats Temple 37-13. Utah beats Kansas State. This was actually good, 51-47, but it's like a basketball score. Michigan beats Maryland 45-20. TCU upsets Hughes. That might have been the best game of the day, honestly. 17-14. There's another upset right there. Pittsburgh upsets Georgia Tech 42-28, but another blowout. Wisconsin, even the upsets were kind of a blowout. Wisconsin upsets Illinois 27-10. And Tennessee beats Florida 31-11. BYU 26-14 over Cincinnati. Arizona State 42-17 over Colorado. It was just not fun. It was not a fun week of college football. It really wasn't. Nobody competed, man. I don't know what the hell happened tonight in college football, man. Nobody really competed. I don't know what the fudge happened. I don't know. It might have probably the boringest week of college football here in 2025, man. It was just boring, man. Really bad. We're like 3 weeks away from the season being finished, and this is what we get? Seriously, man. Like, what the fudge, man? This was bad, man. Basketball made more headlines, probably. Klay Thompson about to fight Ja Morant. Vucevic calling his team soft in the interview after the game, telling his teammates to get off of him and stop celebrating, make them look like pendejos. Chris Paul announcing his retirement. This was bad, man. This was freaking bad, man, for the NCAA, man. It really was. Holy free holies, man. It was just freaking bad for the NCAA, man. I don't know what to tell you guys. I really don't. SmackDown. I think we actually had stuff, right? They announced AJ Lee and Becky Lynch for the women's team for the War Games match. They actually had the men show up. Cody Rhodes gets attacked by Drew McIntyre. Then he gets payback later on and causes Bronson Reed his match versus Carmelo Hayes. And then a brawl breaks out. Cody does a good promo after it. Eli Dragunov has another good match this time versus JD McDonald. So it was good. I think the thing with SmackDown is, right now, they're really building up for War Games. So they're actually having stars on SmackDown. I really hope, like I said, I've been telling my good friend Macaron, Triple H has to keep the momentum going. Right now, you're finally back on track. It seems like the last few shows, both Monday and Friday. Keep the foot on the pedal until WrestleMania. Just do it, man. Triple H a lot of times has viewed WrestleMania as like the planting the seeds for WrestleMania, Survivor Series. Hopefully, man. Man, I just have a feeling they're gonna take their foot off the gas pedal, especially with SmackDown. I have a feeling that this is probably the final time we're gonna see Roman Reigns in 2025 after Survivor Series. Next time we'll see him is probably at the Royal Rumble. But look, it was good. Like I said, I think the WWE the last few weeks has actually been good. But I think a lot of it is because they're building up for Survivor Series. Survivor Series is one of their top 5 pay-per-views of the year, so they take it seriously. This might have been probably the best way to open up the ESPN stuff instead of a random WrestlePalooza pay-per-view. Either probably this or SummerSlam, but whatever. But yeah, man, it was good. But yeah, man, hopefully they keep their foot on the gas pedal. But I just cannot believe how bad college football was today, man. I just cannot. Me and my father, we were looking for a game. We couldn't find it. Like we're like pendejos looking all over the place on the ESPN app. We couldn't find it there. We're literally looking all over the damn TV guide. We can't find it. My father, like, he ended up watching Formula One. I fell asleep. I was like, I'm like, my father said, I'm recording this shit, I'm going to bed. And I just fucking got some cereal, I didn't go to bed. But I walked out of the TV. Like, it was bad. On a Saturday night in November, and this is what they put up? Like, seriously, man. This was just a bad college football Saturday, man. You hope you get these in the middle of the MLB playoffs and nobody really notices. But you get this in November, what, about 3 weeks to go before the season being finished? This was terrible, man. Holy frijoles. I didn't know whether to shit or wind my watch today, man. I was somewhat entertained with the Oregon USC game, but Oregon at the end, they really had that game under control. Like I said, I was trying to watch the Illinois-Wisconsin game, nowhere to be found. BTS, I think, was the channel. I don't know what the hell that channel is. Couldn't find it, but man, oh man. I just cannot believe how bad it was today, man. I don't know whether to shit or wind my watch, to be honest with you guys. Man. Like, ugh. I ended up focusing on a few games, but nothing to write home about. I don't even think I gotta go. Man, I'm a professional. I'm still gonna come up here and talk the shit, but the main stuff tonight was probably basketball, with Klay Thompson getting into an argument with Ja Morant, with Vucevic. That was probably telling the team they're soft, and the teammates to get off of him as they were trying to celebrate after beating the Washington, and then Chris Paul announcing his retirement. That was the headline tonight. That was complete. College football had nothing for us tonight. I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you guys. It was just boring. I don't know. I think they got to build it up in the future where there's at least 2 to 3 ranking games, just in case something sucks like today, the game of the day between Oregon and USC. At least you have a backup plan. I know it's tough because, well, like, look at Texas. We thought they were going to be really good, and like I think they lost like 3 games already, and so it happens. But I think they got to build it up in the future where, yeah, you got to put better matchups on, man. The schedule was just, oh my lord. And next week, I don't know. I think they got Texas A&M versus Texas next week. But then I don't know what the hell they have for Saturday. Hopefully it's much better than this week. This week was really bad, man. It really was. But I'm trying to think of anything I want to talk about. Like I said, wrestling, I just kind of went over it. Not much going on in baseball. And football, just a bunch of injuries. I think Aaron Rodgers, they don't know what they're gonna do. They said that he wants to play, but the doctors are not gonna make they're not gonna tell him yes or no until tomorrow. I think they want to see how he warms up and how he's able to throw the football, and then they'll let him know if. I guess it's up to the doctors to see if they're gonna give him the green light or not. Joe Barrow is not playing. He practiced all week, but they said no. Maybe on Thursday for the Thanksgiving game. I think Chris Godwin and Bucky Irving are coming back for Tampa Bay. So there's some injury stuff going on, but not much. All right, guys, I'm gonna call it a night. I don't know, guys. It was just a bad day of college football tonight. I'm so apologize. I really am. We'll see what the future holds, man. All right. All right. All right. Have a good night, everybody.